So I saved $69 and I'm really happy with this week's grocery outlet haul. So let's get into some recipes that I made using these products from Grocery Outlet this week. All right, so a recipe I've been obsessed with this week is cooking up a breakfast scramble using boiled shredded potatoes, crumbled tofu, and sauteed mushrooms with onions. And then I did throw in some of the baby kale to add some leafy greens to this dish. I've been eating this every day for the last few days. It's packed with nutrition and super easy to prepare. I basically just sauteed sliced mushrooms and onions in some olive oil. Then I shredded the boiled potato. I added that into my skillet. Then I crumbled up some tofu. I topped it with some turmeric powder, and then I did put on that bitchin' sriracha sauce at the end, as well as some of the baby kale from the Earthbound Farms package that I purchased at Grocery Outlet. So this is a really hearty and delicious meal. Definitely try this one out if you are interested in looking for new ways to use tofu and potatoes together. Now, if you're like me and you have a recipe binder where you store printed recipes, check out my membership on this YouTube channel, because if you become a member, you'll be able to download each month's printable PDF recipes that I put together and share in my members only section. Now, I did go ahead and try the arrabbiata sauce along with the organic penne pasta, and I have to report this was so delicious. The Simply Go brand is really great, and the sauce was really well flavored. It had a nice chunky consistency, and my family really enjoyed it. I served it with this beautiful steamed artichoke from the farmer's market, as well as topped with some of the micro ingredients nutritional yeast that I purchased on Amazon. Now, these mangoes that I mentioned earlier in the video are so delicious, but I wanted to share with you how exactly you cut a mango. Some people haven't ever cut a mango, so I wanted to share this little tutorial. Basically, all you do is you cut off each side of the mango from and then you cut off the little strips like I did. In the middle of the mango is a large pit. So basically what you're doing is you're cutting around that pit to remove all the flesh that you can eat. The pit is not edible, so definitely discard that. Then as you can see in this video here, I scored the mango halves into cubes, and then you pop them out like that, and it makes a really beautiful presentation, as well as it makes it really easy to eat the mango in bite-sized pieces. Next, I went ahead and I did some meal prep. I created some little cheese and cracker platters in my Bent-Go meal prep containers. And these were really great because I have some events that I'm going to with my family this week. And these are going to be really easy to grab and go as snack packs for when we are out of the house. So you can combine anything that you want into these snack packs. My preference is to combine a variety of fruits and nuts and then some grains or some crackers basically. So I basically just line up all of my containers to make this really easy to portion each item. I go ahead and portion like all the cheese at one time. Then I go ahead and portion some pistachios. Then I add in some organic raisins. I purchased these raisins along with the dates at Grocery Outlet in a prior grocery haul, and these are really great. I love the dried fruit section at Grocery Outlet. They have really great deals on organic dried fruits. So then I also placed in those organic cuties that I purchased in this haul. That bag was just $4.99 for 2 pounds. There's so many of these little cuties in that bag, and I love that they're organic. Now, I did have some of these round crackers on hand, so I did add a handful of those into each Bent-Go container, and that just goes really nicely with the cheese. Then I pitted some of these organic dates that I also said I got at Grocery Outlet, and I added them in there. Now, these snack packs are packed with nutrition. They have citrus fruit. The dates are packed with a lot of vitamins and minerals, and so are raisins and pistachios. The cheese cubes add just like a nice little treat in there, as well as those crackers. So I just put the lids on these containers, and I stored them in the refrigerator for a later use. Now, I also meal prepped some salads. These are going to be great for quick lunches. Basically, I found that if I portion some of that Follow Your Heart ranch dressing into some little containers, along with a handful of the power greens from Earthbound Farms into these bent-go containers, this makes a really great little salad kit that's way cheaper than purchasing a salad kit that's already prepared. Now, I've been sharing in my posts that I have a bread machine. I'm planning to do some bread machine videos, but lately I've been baking a lot of bread in my bread machine, so I made some croutons, and these have been really delicious to add to salads, and it's a great way to get some whole grains into my diet. Then I sprinkled some raw sunflower seeds on top from Anthony's brand, and then I portioned that salad dressing into these little containers that I got at the Dollar Tree, and this is just a really great salad that's ready to go. And you can also add in more vegetables or some legumes, some protein on top, but I found that just putting together the greens, the croutons, the seeds, and the dressing is a great base for a salad. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this grocery haul from Grocery Outlet. I hope that you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more grocery hauls and meal prep videos, and check out my membership page for printable PDF recipes. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.